Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to talk about something many people experience but rarely understand, that is, how isolation silently changes your brain. This is not just about loneliness, this is about what happens inside your mind when human connection slowly disappears. Think about the last few days or weeks of your life. How many times did you avoid people, stayed in your room, ignored calls or messages? Spent most of your time alone with your phone or laptop? At first, isolation feels peaceful. No noise, no drama, no pressure. But slowly, something changes. Your thoughts become heavier, your motivation drops, your mind feels tired even without doing much. This is not a coincidence. This is your brain reacting to isolation. Let's understand how. Point 1. You lose emotional sharpness. When you regularly talk to people, your brain receives social signals, facial expressions, tone of voice, emotions, reactions. These signals keep your emotional intelligence sharp. But when you stop interacting with people, your brain receives fewer emotional inputs. Over time, you may notice difficulty understanding emotions, feeling emotionally disconnected, reacting too strongly or too weakly. This happens because your brain is not being exercised socially, just like a muscle that isn't used. Point 2. Your thoughts become louder and heavier when you're alone too often. Your mind has only one voice to listen to, your own. And the problem is, the brain doesn't always tell positive stories. Without conversations, your mind becomes an echo chamber. The same thoughts repeat again and again. Small worries start feeling big. Negative thoughts feel more intense. Overthinking becomes normal. This is why isolation often leads to anxiety and self-doubt. Not because you are weak, but because your brain has no external balance. Point 3. Stress levels increase. Isolation increases a stress hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is useful in danger, but harmful when it stays high for too long. When cortisol rises, you feel anxious without reason, you feel mentally tired, sometimes you feel emotionally numb. That's why isolated people often say, "I don't feel sad, but I don't feel happy either." This is your brain under silent stress. Point 4. Your empathy weakens. Empathy grows through interaction. When you listen to others, help others, or even argue respectfully, your brain activates areas related to understanding emotions. But long-term isolation reduces activity in these areas. You may start feeling less connected to others, irritated by people, emotionally distant. This doesn't mean you are becoming a bad person. It simply means your brain hasn't practiced empathy for a while. Point 5. Motivation drops. Humans naturally get energy from other humans. A conversation, a smile, a shared goal. These things activate motivation circuits in the brain. When you isolate yourself, goals feel meaningless, energy drops, discipline becomes harder. That's why isolated people struggle to stay motivated, even if they have big dreams. How to fix it? In simple steps. The good news is, your brain can recover quickly with small actions. Step 1. One 5-minute conversation a day. Talk to anyone. A friend, family member, neighbor, or shopkeeper. It doesn't need to be deep, just human interaction. These small conversations send powerful signals to your brain. Step 2. Join a group or community. It can be a gym, a class, an online community, a hobby group. Being part of something makes your brain feel safe and connected. Step 3. Go outside, around people, even if you don't talk. Sit in a park, walk in a busy area, work from a cafe. Your brain relaxes when it senses human presence. Humans are not meant to live alone. Your brain grows through connection, through conversations, through shared experiences. Talk a little more, step out a little more. Reconnect, slowly, naturally, and you'll notice your mind becoming calmer, stronger, and healthier. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If this helped you, please like, share, and subscribe for more videos on mind power, psychology, and brain performance.